Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and as always, thank you for stopping by. So, got something damn cool to show you today. Yeah, this is very cool. So, I get a completely out of the blue email from an amazing gentleman called Michael in the Netherlands. And he said, I've got an F1 project for you. I'd quite happily donate to the channel if you would like it. And he sent a couple of pictures. Now, as you're going to see later in this video, what we have here is, I think, pretty special. But we've got the same again in a box of spares. So he said there's probably enough bits to build a second car, which is just incredible. But what's so cool about this, if you don't know your Tamiya F1 chassis, is this is four-wheel drive. Yep, four-wheel drive. So this is the Tamiya F201 chassis, and it's very realistic to the real car on the suspension setup and geometry, and yeah, you'll see that as we go. It's a pretty incredible thing. Now, I don't know a great deal about these cars. The funny thing is, I had a mint never run Ferrari F201, and I think it was around about 2006, 7, 8 maybe, and I bought it and it came in a job lot. It's when I was doing eBay quite a lot, buying and selling, and I remember getting it and it looked incredible, but because it was four-wheel drive, I just sold it straight on. Wish I hadn't have done that. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, so cool. So Michael, if you're watching, just a massive heartfelt thank you, my friend. This is awesome. So yeah, we've got a car, and it's got some, what are in my opinion, some very tasty hop-ups on this car. I don't know if the Tamiya, because I don't know anything about this car, to be honest, but when we bring a camera over, I'll show you what it's got fitted that I don't think it had as standard. Now, you've seen the thumbnail. That's what this car's going to finish up looking like, which is the Michael Schumacher Ferrari F2001. So this Tamiya kit came out in 2002, so it's got a bit of age to it. I think there was another Williams variant of it they did, and I think they did a standalone, like, hopped up chassis as well, an F201 chassis later on. But yeah, discontinued many moons ago now, so to have one's awesome. There's a brand new set of wheels and tyres in there. There's decals for the Ferrari, brand new. Tons of bits, and when it arrived, because it wasn't something I was looking at before I saw the email, then he sent me pictures of what he had before he shipped it to me. So I started looking at it, and then obviously I realised it was a Ferrari one, that's where I was heading with it, because we've got the decals. I'll show you one. Decals are there. Just awesome. So I jumped on eBay, and I was like, I've got to get the Ferrari body set for it. There was only one on eBay, and it was up for a big price. It was in the UK. I think it was about £100. I can't remember. It might have been slightly more, and some shipping on top. So it's brand new, uncut, full Ferrari 2001 body set, but it's got the brand new wing, both brand new front and back wings, and the driver. No decals with it. So I thought it's quite expensive, and I did some digging, and I'm like, this is quite a rare item now. So anyway, he had it up for buy it now or best offer. So I thought, you know, what the hell will make him an offer? And I think I offered him 65 quid. And the gentleman accepted, which was awesome, because I think that was a fair bid on my part, and he wasn't obviously trying to be greedy, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. So as I'm making this video, that's actually on its way to me. So the second part 2 of this video is when we actually make this into a mint Ferrari Michael Schumacher replica. It's not going to take too long, because I just need that body set, and I've got to order the red paint, because I don't know what PS colour it is, because Tamiya do quite a few reds, and we need to get that Ferrari red bang on. So yeah, I mean, I will bring a camera over, I promise. It's a very odd thing that Tamiya did, making this chassis four-wheel drive, because F1 racing, as 1/10 scale is massive, especially in Japan. And obviously it's always two-wheel drive. Now, this car didn't really have a place to go, did it? You know, it was banned from racing against two-wheel drive cars because it had a massive advantage. So yeah, I think it was just a strange one by Tamiya, and it's not even like it was a replica of the real car being four-wheel drive, because of course it wasn't. It was two-wheel drive. So it's an odd one. I don't know if Tamiya hoped people would just buy the F201 and race four-wheel drive F1 on their own. I don't know, but that's that's now why it's so cool that I've got this chassis in my collection, because I don't want many F1 cars. Depending on when this video goes out, you should have seen my Tamiya F104 Pro 2 F1 car. That's the one I bought before I knew this was coming, and that was going to be my one and only F1 car. And then sod's law, like buses, another one comes along. But the fact that it's a little bit special and it's a four-wheel drive one, discontinued, it's awesome. And now I've seen what the car looks like finished. Just incredible. Anyway, let me bring the camera over. We'll have a good look at car. I'll show you what I think are tasty hop-ups, and you F201 experts in the comments can tell me if I'm right that these are hop-ups, and also if the Tamiya. I'd like to know that as well. And then I'll show you the box of spares and what else we've got. So yeah. So, good looking thing, isn't it? Really good looking. So I'm pretty sure, I think this is definitely not the Ferrari shell. I think this is the Williams one, although it's got the Jaguar livery. I'm not 100% sure they did the F201 with the Jaguar car, but I may be way wrong. Leave that in the comments if I am wrong. So cool. Look, front wheels are moving. What the hell? Oops. Yeah, very, very cool thing indeed. Really like it. It looks absolutely awesome. Yeah. So, the chassis. And that, my friends, is a Tamiya F201. And it's quite a thing. Look at that inboard. Front and back inboard suspension. Centre drive units under there. Look at his suspension. Like proper Formula 1. Independent as well, like the F1 cars that Tamiya do now. It's like a rigid axle. So yeah, this is just such a better design for the suspension. I mean, I'm guessing a lot of you purists will not like it because it is four-wheel drive, but to be fair, for me, that's neither here nor there, if I'm honest. That's where your motor goes. So the closest thing to this in modern day Tamiya terms is the TC01 chassis. So if you know that, you'll know it's obviously it's a lot wider. It's more of a bathtub style. Anyway, what I want to show you is what I believe are the hop-ups. So first of all, the shocks are definitely hopped up. Now, are they Tamiya? I've no idea. But the standard kit comes with black shocks, and it's obviously got a pair on front and back. Very, very cool. And then the next thing I spotted after the shocks were these metal or alloy pivots. And again, it's got two pairs of them, front and back. Pretty sure the kit came with plastic. And then, look at these drive shafts. Look at the size of them. So, as you can see, they're universal joints. And it's also, or I believe, I can't really see this, can I? I can see it, but I don't know if I can get it there on camera for you. Yeah, you see that one down here. So it's got UJs on the back as well. I am pretty certain that they were hop-ups. So yeah, just from the standard car, that's really cool. We've got upgraded shocks, we've got the alloy pivots, and we've got UJs all round, which is just mega cool. May have more hop-ups that I don't know about So if you can see anything, please let me know in the comments. Car's cool. It even comes with the F1 pattern tyre from that period, which is awesome. This is what, if you don't know, that's what the real car ran. Oh, just spotted another hop up. Oh wow, how have I not seen that before? That's alloy motor guard, but I cannot believe I've not seen this before. Oh, I've just seen something else as well. It's got alloy steering. Holy shit, I'm excited. So I believe this is a hop up, but it looks like it's got a massive big chunky motor plate in there as well. Again, do not know if that's Tamiya, but yeah, there's another piece that's been hopped up. And then I've just spotted the steering. Can you see it? That's so cool. Is it just one arm? So it's got like a centre arm. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to get this on video for you. The positioning. So it is, yeah, it's just a centre arm that's full alloy, which both tie rods go to. Wow, that is very, very cool indeed. I had no idea it had that on the car. Yeah, that is cool. Right, let me dig a spares out for you. Right, so the first thing I want to show you, we've got a printed, photocopied manual for it, which is awesome. Now, as I said, it's a Williams variant of the F201. Yeah, very, very cool indeed. I'll come back to that. So, just dug a few spares out just to show you. So, as I said, we've got brand new set front and back wheels, brand new set front and back tyres, F201 reinforced tyre B, rear tyre B front, both reinforced, which makes it rather cool. And then we've got these decals, which are genuine Ferrari, as I said, from the Tamiya F201 chassis. Now, very interestingly, if you notice, the tobacco sponsorship Marlboro is missing for them. So this F1 car in real life was back from a time where F1 were, or certain countries were banning F1 having actual tobacco sponsorship, hence why it hasn't got it on the rear wing and on here. But I do have some Marlboro decals, so I may be adding to them very soon. And then the next stuff to show you, so new in Park F201 G parts ring gear. No idea. I've got a full, what's this, B parts bag, gear cases, all brand new. 3 tubs came, first one shocks and springs. This one is the drive shafts and some metal parts, diff halves, diff casings, whatever it's called. Yeah, that is cool. And in this, just various, I don't know. This has answered a couple of questions because I've sort of seen that, and I've seen that, and I think I saw a pivot somewhere, which obviously, there's 2 motor mounts. Come on, don't make me look stupid there. I'll put that one back. So when I was talking about the hop-ups, I wasn't sure if the actual motor mount, alloy motor mount that's in it came with it. It didn't. There's the plastic one. There's the plastic, what we call them, suspension pivots, which are now alloy. And this is a steering unit in plastic, which the one on the car, that full unit is alloy. So that's all hop-ups. Seen with all the drive shafts, so those UJs on the car are all hop-up as well, which is bloody cool. And then finally, this box. Jesus. Oh my goodness me. Sorry, I've just seen a little bag of something. I don't know what that is. It's got a alloy. Oh, it's got a couple pair of alloy. You can't see that. It's ridiculous trying to show you that. The alloy servo mounts. That's cool. So yeah, I think the majority of the second car is in here. That's either a front or rear end. That's still built. Oh, it's got the pivots on and everything. Wow, that's cool. We've got spare front and rear wings. There's actually 2 of those. That's cool. Another opposite end. Oh, there's a gearbox there, look. Wow, that is so cool. It's just cool because it allows me to finish the first one off and just have it looking mint, and then some point in the future get into this and build a second car, which just is awesome. I guess that's the chassis. God, there's just parts everywhere. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really cool project. I honestly, a lot of us, I didn't realise there's so many new parts still on trees to use. I actually, do you know what? I was kind of thinking, yeah, the second car when I get round to it, will be, you know, it's not going to be mint or anything, but it looks like. Do you know what? I'm sorry, I'm doing this in real time, and I'm just wondering, should I, when I do the body set for the actual first car, the Ferrari, should I actually open the chassis up and put all these new parts on it? It looks like it kind of would make sense to do that. So, sorry for the noise, I am just looking. I mean, I have no idea if everything is going to be here to build that second car. If there is, that's awesome. If there isn't, well, it is what it is. But I was just looking and I've not seen the centre prop shaft. I don't know how that works, if it's a dog bone or whatever, or if it's like a rod. Anyway, why am I saying this on video? I've got a manual to look at, haven't I? So, yeah, as you can see, absolutely incredible done. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? Happy days. So, I hope you agree. A rather little special item, isn't it? It's fantastic. Again, Michael, if you're watching, thank you so much. This is awesome. Honestly, cannot wait to get cracking on this one. It's so basic. The shell is relatively easy. Again, it's not here yet, but it's just cut it out. I don't even think there's any masking. There might be a little bit of masking in for the cockpit, maybe. I don't know. Or there might be decals. I'm not sure. You know, no paint in the front and back wings. They come black, and it's all done on decals. It's just a case of getting the red on, and then obviously when we do that, we'll fit the brand new wheels and tyres on, get all the tyre decals on. It's just going to be incredible. It's a car now, because I have, obviously, as I said, I did have a brand new built one many moons ago, and I remember just how good it looked. I wasn't into F1 at that time, off RC F1, you know, but I still appreciated just how good it looked. So yeah, it's going to be a quick turnaround in the next video to get it finished, and then I can get it down there in the collection next to the F104 as well, which would be super cool, and the Tamiya Formula E. Get them all together. It's going to look class. So anyway, I'll end this video here. Any information on the chassis, the F201, please leave it in the comments, especially those hop-ups. Are they hop-ups? Did they come with the chassis? Are they manufactured by Tamiya or the aftermarket? Any of that information or anything else you know about the F201 would be absolutely awesome and very much appreciated. So as always, my friends, thanks so much for watching, and happy RCing.